All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples for his younger brothers, and peace and blessing and salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Just want to go on the quick lesson, rolling in the spirit, dealing with a bitter end, okay? A bitter end and a sweet beginning, all right? Because as we have come to understand prophecy more and more, we understand that the current people that are in rulership are Esau, Edom, the Edomites, okay? And it's prophesied that they will be the end of the world, which is the end of an age, okay? The end of the age of the Gentiles ruling in the earth. Okay, Esau Edom is the last heathen that will have a rulership in the earth. Okay, and it's going to be a bitter end. It's going to be through a lot of violence. It's going to be through famines. Okay, it's going to be through pestilence. It's going to be through war. All right, we're coming to the baddest sign that the earth has ever seen. And that's going to be the end of this man's empire. Matter of fact, let's just get some scriptures. Okay, and this is why prophecy should be at the forefront, of the doctrine, man. What's to come, what's happening in real time as we speak, what's getting ready to happen. You know, this is what we came into the truth to get prepared for the end of this man's age, man. Okay, in the beginning of our age, man. Okay, this is Second Ezra 6:9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world." Now that doesn't mean the whole world just going to implode, it's going to blow up and not exist anymore. No, it just means it's the end of his age, the end of his time, the end of his era. Okay, just like on a small scale, you had the disco era. Okay, you had the hippie era. Okay, you had the cross color era. You know, with those eras eventually ended. Well, Esau, his rulership is likened into an era, into an age. All right, and his age is getting ready to end. Okay, so Esau is the end of the age of the heathen. Okay, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. And our beginning, all right, has no end. The rulership of Israel has no end. Okay, this is why it's gonna be a sweet beginning because it's everlasting, man. Okay, and let's just get some more precept dealing with prophecy. We're going through that. Okay, let's get that in the book of let's get that in the book of Luke chapter 21. Okay, going straight to the point. It's the book of Luke chapter 21 verse uh 24. It says, "And they shall fall by the edge of the sword," and they is speaking of Israel. Okay, and we will fall by the sword of the Romans. Okay, 70 AD. An invasion, all right, of Rome. Okay, upon Judea. The destruction of the temple, the exile, of the Jews. Okay, our people that was in the land at that time. A lot of our people was crucified or sold into captivity, or they fled into the interiors of Africa, man. Okay, and it says, "And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled." Okay, we're in that time, and this speaking of the actual Gentiles, the heathens. Okay, because a lot of time in the New Testament, the Gentiles will be referred to Israelite foreigners. Okay, but in this context, it's referring to actual heathens, man. Okay, and that last heathen will be Esau Edom, which the scriptures, all right, name that he will be the end of the world, which is the end of this age that Yahweh Shai was speaking of when Jerusalem will be trodden down. Okay, the Lord will make the Lord is going to make a bitter end to Jerusalem. I mean, a bitter end to Esau, and he's going to establish his people, man. Okay, let's get that in Ezekiel 36. All right, just rolling in the spirit, you know. It's Ezekiel 36, And I started, let me see, Ezekiel 36 and I started at 1. This is Ezekiel 36 and 1. It says, also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountain of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Thus saith the Lord, power, because the enemy have said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. And this is Esau Edom. So this is Ezekiel prophesying to our land, which is now in possession of the actual heathen, man. Okay? But they're going to be removed virtually, man. It's going to be through war. Okay? Missiles are going to hit that place, man. Okay? They came in laughing, despitefully, getting out of land, saying that they're us, you know, parading themselves around our land as if they're the actual people. Okay? Rejoicing, all right, and not downfall, and them being able to, portray us, man. But guess what? They're going to go out bitterly, man. Okay? And we're going to come in with rejoicing, man. All right? He said, therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord power, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every high side, on every side, all right, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen. And ye are taken up in the lips of talkers and the infamy of the people. Okay? Because they have made the land of Israel infamous, man. And infamous means to be famous for wickedness, man. All right? To be famous for evil. And Esau, Edom in our land, they have made our land infamous, man. Okay? They put a bad name, okay? They put a bad reputation on our name, man. Okay? Them portraying us, man, because all they do is wickedness, man. Okay? So you keep reading, it said, therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord. Thus said the Lord, power to the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, and to the desolate wastes, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and a derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about. Therefore, thus says, he said, therefore, thus said the Lord, power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, and which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of their heart and despiteful mind to cast it out for a joy. Okay? So the Lord is going to speak to them in the fire of his jealousy, man. And this is going to be in this third world war, and also through Yahweh Shai and the chariots, man. It's going to be a bitter end for these devils, man. Okay? But a sweet beginning for us, man. These devils finna go out in a very gruesome way, man. The Lord is finna open up on Esau Edom. He's finna make a statement with this devil, man. Okay? That's why he allowed this man, to become so proud, so mighty, in his technology and his witchcraft. The Lord allowed all that, man, so the Lord can bring this man to a bitter end. Okay? And this is what we coming into, man. And just like El Yashawama said, man, we gotta speak on the end of this place more, man. This place has to be stopped. The earth is suffering under this rulership, man. That's why the time got to be cut short. This man's rulership got to be cut short, or no flesh will make it, man. Okay? And this man's getting ready to come to that bitter end that's prophesied in the scriptures, man. Okay? Verse uh verse 6, it said, prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, to the hills, and to the rivers, thus said the Lord power, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Therefore, thus said the Lord power, I have lifted up my hand, surely the heathen that are round about you shall bear their shame. How is he lifting up his hand? Through Yahweh Shai. Okay? Also, the prophets being raised up to speak against this place, man. That's the Lord. That's the beginning of him lifting his hand, man. But ultimately, it's going to be Yahweh Shai, which is the right hand of the Heavenly Father. Okay? And then and guess what? He's putting his fury on Yahweh Shai to come and judge, man. Okay? It's going to be bitter for you devils, man. Okay? It said, therefore, thus said the Lord power, I have lifted up my hand. Surely the heathen that are round about you, they shall bear their shame. Yeah, because it's going to be found out they're not the people. They're just gonna be found out that they have no power. Okay, the Lord's gonna show through action that they are not the chosen people, man. You know, he's gonna show in action, all right, that these people have been lying, man. The scriptures say, your enemy shall be found liars unto you, man. Okay? Verse 8 it says, but ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches and yield forth, it says, and yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. So it speaks about his destruction, but then it speaks about our beginning, that we are at hand to come. And this is our sweet beginning. Okay, we're going to be restored. First, we're going to be changed into immortals. Okay, that's their sweet beginning. Like you're going to have we're going to have a beginning but no end. Okay, that's the Lord taking, putting His glory on us, because part of the Lord's glory is that He's immortal, He's eternal. You know, now He's the only one that doesn't have a beginning. Okay, but He's going to give us a portion of His glory, and we're not going to have an end, just as He doesn't have an end. Okay, so that's going to be a sweet beginning, man. And we're going to get to enjoy everything in the earth. And this prophecy is proof that we're going to be here in these bodies, in these extraterrestrial bodies, and enjoy the earth, man. That's why I said the land shall yield forth this fruit. Because if we were just going to be beings in the spiritual realm, just floating around, we wouldn't need the earth to give forth its strength or forth this fruit. Okay? But the Lord's going to have the earth to bring forth an abundance, especially in our land, because we're going to be there in the earth as immortals, man, enjoying the earth, man, enjoying family again, man. Men enjoying their wives, wives enjoying their husbands, parents enjoying their children. Okay? Being in rulership, righteousness flourishing, man. Animals being restored to order, man. Okay? Peace, okay, taking over the earth, man. Okay? This is going to be their sweet beginning. All right? And it says, but ye, O mountains of Israel, you shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are in hand to come. For behold, I am for you, and will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sown. And I will multiply men upon you, and all the house of Israel, even all of it, and the city shall be inhabited, all right, and the way shall be builded, and I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit, and I will sell you after your old estates, and I will do better unto you than at your beginning, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay? So the Lord is going to establish us back in that land. Okay? That land is going to be cleansed. That fire is going to cleanse that land, and it's going to be built up from the foundation, okay, with precious stones, gold, okay? Livestock is going to be plentiful. Fruit is going to be plentiful. The resources are going to be plentiful, man. Okay? We'll have unlimited everything, man. Okay? Because the garments and the clothing we're going to wear is going to be, it's going to go back to that cotton. It's going to go back to the silks, the linen. All those things are natural resources, and the earth is going to give those things in abundance, man. And we're going to get the choice of those things, man. Okay, it's going to be the heathen's responsibility to make the resources, all right, ready and available for us, man. Okay, in abundance. Okay, and this is this is our sweet beginning that we're coming into, man. Okay, but this Esau's bitter end. Let's get that in Baruch. Okay, we'll get that in the book of Baruch. Yeah, man, it's time for Babylon to fall. It's time for Esau, this beast system, to be stopped. Okay, it's time for these elites to go into slavery. And it's time for Yahweh Shai to establish the throne of David in the earth, man. This is where we at with it. Everything else is BS. Everything else is just something to do in the meantime. Okay? If someone, you listen to someone and they're telling you that they're, your teacher, and they're not speaking about this, the throne of David being established, okay? And the thrones of the wicked Esau, Edom, being rooted up. If that's not their talking points, man, okay, ain't nothing else to speak on. Okay, that should be the focal point of the ministry, man. All right. So you go here to the book of Baruch, chapter 4, um, and I'll start at 28. I'll start 27. It says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for you shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you." And see, we're being remembered. The fact that we're here right now, the fact that we're able to teach, The fact that we able to understand, the fact that we having these dreams, we seeing 144 all over the place, we seeing all these signs, okay? Brotherly love is returning, the you know, the relationship between man and woman is being mended, like everything is being restored, okay? And it's gonna be fully complete, when we're changed, man. Okay, but the fact that the Lord has started this restoration process with His people, okay, that's a token that the Lord is remembering His covenant, man. That He's remembering us as His people, man. Okay, and we about to see Him play the part of our power on a whole nother level, man. Okay, it says, "For as it were your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more." Okay, and that's why we're in the spirit now of being locked in, of going, really being tapped into our power. See, this is a lifestyle, man. Okay, it's not a religion. Okay, this ain't, just ideology. No, man, this is our lifestyle. This is who we are. Okay, and see, now we've grown to have a thirst for righteousness. Now we appreciate righteousness, man. You know, and that was one of the main things that the Lord wanted to get us to get and comprehend in this captivity, is to grow a true hatred for wickedness, okay, and a true love and appreciation for righteousness, man. Okay, verse 29 says, "For he that brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation." It says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. All right. Miserable is she that received thy sons, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. Okay, and this is where we at. Okay, these people are going to be miserable. The earth has benefited off the captivity of Israel. The earth has benefited off us being in the condition of sin and iniquity. These heathens have benefited, man. Okay, they've pretty much been able to run the earth, the way they want it, man, under Esau Edom. Okay, but guess what? These same heathens are finna dwell in misery, man. The Lord, all right, is finna cast forth His wrath in this place, man. Okay, now it's finna come to a bitter end. The heathen, they done peaked out. They done had their good times. They done got rich. They done, put their philosophies and doctrines in the earth. Okay, Esau has done these things, man. Okay, but now it's time for that bitter end. Okay, which is going to be the greatest destruction the earth has seen. Okay, and the greatest captivity, man. It says, verse 33, it says, "For if she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved at her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time." And this is speaking of America, man. The proudest nation in the earth, man. The most wicked and proud nation in the earth. It says, "O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from the Most High. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High." And that's our sweet beginning. You know, we're going to come back to our land and rejoice, man. Just imagine the feel. Because like, our spirits have, this connection to that land. We've lived in that land many reincarnations, man. You know, so us over here, in this foreign place, especially with wickedness, okay, and we go back to that land, man, it's gonna be a rejoicing. It's gonna be an overwhelming rejoicing, man, to be back in that land, and then to know that we're immortal now, to know that the laws is within us, to know Yahweh Shai is gonna be with us permanently in the earth, man. Hey, hey, this is going to be a rejoicing. It's going to be a sweet beginning, and it's going to just get better and better throughout eternity, man. You know? So, Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters was edified. Just want to put that on wax in the spirit, something that was on the spirit. So, till next time, say Shalom. Going Yashala, the Bible, Bob, DTA soon. Shalom.